chapter, of course, you're going to get a breakdown of the coney you can't eat, the hare you can't eat, that swine or that pork you can't eat, that shrimp, that eagle, you can't eat that. Certain fishes you can't eat. If it doesn't have fins and scales, you can't eat that. At the bottom of the verse, excuse me, bottom of the chapter, this is Leviticus 11 and 44. I'm going to read to 47. For I'm the Lord your, I'm sorry, 45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. Now, he's saying be holy, for he is holy, concerning the foods or meats that he just said you can eat and that he said you can't eat. Verse 46, this is the law of beasts and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and of every creature that creepeth upon earth. So you must be saying, when I'm saying to you, not to this brother, that you must be saying that God changed his law. And you would have to show where God changed his law. Verse 47, to make a difference between the beasts, excuse me, between the unclean and the clean, and between the beasts that may be eaten and the beasts that may not be eaten. That's what you would have to show. So in 1 Timothy, that to them that believe and know the truth, this is the truth. You would have to show, because Timothy, excuse me, because Paul mentions God, because Paul mentions them that know the truth, you would have to show the truth about God. So you have to show where God changed what beasts were meant to be eaten, what beasts were meant not to be eaten, or where God said you could eat anything, because this is the law. Floor is yours.
Thank you. Ephesians 2:15. It says, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, the law of commandments contained in ordinances, to make in himself a twain one new man. So making, God is not making Israelites. He's not making Israelites today. So Paul is not teaching them to obey the law. The law. We no longer look to the law for salvation. We look to Christ. And that's why Christ abolished the law in his flesh. The law is obsolete. The law is dead. And all this ordinance and commandment is out the way. It's nailed to the cross. We have a receipt for it. It's on the cross. So, in Genesis 9:3, God didn't make in Genesis 9, he didn't make a distinction. My question to you is, unclean animal, is it meat?
No.
Okay, well, the scripture said all. Let's go see. Let's go to the scripture. Let the scripture rebut him. Well, 9:3. Hold on.
You talk about Genesis
every
9:3?
Moving thing.
You talk about Genesis 9:3?
Genesis 9:3. Every moving thing. Do unclean animals move? Yes. The scripture rebuts him. Do unclean livers should be meat for you, even as the green herbs, and I give you all things. He's talking every moving thing. So you just said, you just was being disingenuous and stuff. We just caught you. He said every moving thing. He didn't say some. He didn't say unclean.
What was I being disingenuous about?
Okay, what's your answer? Because he said every moving thing.
No, what was I being disingenuous about?
It says, the scripture said every moving thing.
I'm asking you, what was I disingenuous?
If you didn't answer the question, it said every moving thing. Unclean animals move, sir.
I just want to know, what was I dishonest?
Well, you did dishonor to the text.
What was I dishonest? What was I dishonest?
It said every moving thing.
And what was I dishonest about?
Okay, I asked you a question. is unclean animal meat. You said no.
I said no.
That's not that. Do it move? Yes.
That's a different question. You didn't ask me when you asked me. But when you, one second, when you asked me, one second, when you asked me,
thank you, sir.
One second, when you asked
brother,
me,
I didn't interrupt you.
I don't like when I'm told I'm dishonest.
Well,
and when you asked me, when you asked me,
you was dishonest to the text.
I was not.
Every moving thing.
When you asked me, was
what is every moving thing, sir? What is every moving thing?
Relax. When you asked me,
you relax.
You know what? You know why you don't want to clear it up? Because
brother, I'm letting you talk.
When you asked me, is unclean food meat? And I said no. I was not dishonest with the text because according to Leviticus, the 11th chapter, it's not meat. You then
Israelites.
However you want to say. Remember, you just said I was dishonest with the text. All I'm clearing up is you lying on me. I don't want to be called a liar. One second, this should be broken up. This should be broken up.
Slow down for a little bit.
I know you want to have these gotcha moments. I do not. I just want to be professional. One second.
This is before the Israelites.
That part is fine, Wayne. That part is wait.
Okay, cool. This is
no. We're not gonna be cool. Listen, when you first spoke and you didn't call me dishonest, I did not interrupt you. You're not gonna call me. You can say sir all you want. You're not gonna call me dishonest with the text because I don't play with the text. No problem. And you lied because when you asked me, do all animals or do all things move? I said yes. So there's no way that I could have been dishonest. I can't hear you, Wayne. I can't hear you, Wayne.
You like to twist the scripture.
Wayne, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. So here's what I'm saying. When you ask me, yeah, you sound better. Yeah, you sound better now. When you ask me, hear what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying, and then here's what I'm saying, and then we can move forward. When you ask me, was unclean foods meat? I said no. And that's wait 1 second. And the reason why I said that was based on Leviticus 11:46 and 47. That's not dishonest. Then you ask me, that is not dishonest.
That is dishonest.
That is not dishonest. The text says that it's not meat.
9 and 3.
Wait. You hadn't asked me about Genesis 9 and 3 yet. I'm about to listen, brother. I am about to get to Genesis 9 and 3. Thank you. But when you ask me about Genesis, brother, I'm telling you, until I get to clear this up, it'll just be confusion.
You better keep it moving then.
This is my show. This ain't you'll be gone. You wait. Listen, you wasting your time. All we gonna do is move to the next person.
No, I'm not, brother. No, I'm not.
Wayne, all we're gonna do is move to the next person.
We caught you being dishonest.
I'm not, because when you asked me about Genesis 9 and 3, I said yes.
I got the text. You was being dishonest to the text. This is every moving thing.
One second. And I didn't say no. When you asked me according to Genesis 9 and 3, when you asked me about beast moving,
explain it away. This way he's the best thing. He's the best explaining away.
You couldn't even tell me what I'm dishonest about.
The text.
What text? What text?
When I asked you, is it unclean food or meat? You said no. But Genesis, Moses said, and 9 to drink everything.
Right.
Moses said it, not you.
Did Moses also say in Leviticus the 11th chapter that there was unclean foods that wasn't meat? Hold on. Wayne, I got a question though. Did Moses also say in Leviticus the 11th chapter that unclean food wasn't meat? Wait, I'm asking a question. Did Moses?
I wasn't finished. You interrupted me, brother.
No problem.
I caught you being dishonest.
Young man.
I caught you. Mr. Furley, I caught you.
Hey, now, when you say Mr. Furley, right? You like the ugliest nigga on the internet. Like, how you gonna talk? How you gonna call me Mr. Furley with a face that's made for not on TV?